Kia ora. Welcome to the beautiful Otipa Arboretum, where I'm filming here today in the beautiful Eastern Bay of Plenty. Today, I'm excited to share with you my key insights from Phase 1 of the Science Teaching Leadership Program. And I really want to highlight the interconnectedness of our natural world and the vital role that education has in fostering environmental stewardship. We'll explore how New Zealand's unique biodiversity and the concept of kaitiakitanga are crucial in teaching our students about environmental responsibility. Let me recap over some integral parts of my STLP journey. Teachers from across the motu attended professional development sessions in Wellington. We embarked in a deep dive of how to implement science investigations using the science capabilities. It was an incredible experience that inspired me on returning to Otikiti School. An important aspect of our program has been learning about the Treaty of Waitangi and Te Tiriti, and how we as educators can honour each article in our mahi. My time on placement at the University of Waikato Marine Biology Department was a unique experience. I was able to see firsthand scientists working in the field and lab. Scientists gathered and interpreted data using careful observations and used evidence to form conclusions. I was amazed at the depth of their projects and how they will impact the environment and society. Our leadership course at the University of Otago showed how our values can drive our leadership and empower others. Visiting past STLP teachers and their schools showed us what is possible when I returned to Otikiti School. Our Noho Marae trip in Rotorua was an immersive cultural experience, using the pūrako of Hinemoa and Tūtanakai to look at Mātauranga Māori, and how we can implement this unique knowledge system for our learners. These experiences have shown me the connection between scientists and their roles as kaitiaki. I've also reflected on conversations I've had this year where people in their scientific endeavours said it all began with a teacher in their earlier years. First up, we'll hear from Chris Battershill from Waikato University Marine Biology Department at Tauranga. Chris will share with us his role as a kaitiaki of the land and a few insights into what really got him into science when he was a kid.
The fundamental philosophy that I stick to is leading by example, and the principles that I've sort of grown up with and have evolved over my career, right from a young person, have been associated with awareness of the environment we're in my case, mostly marine, and the knife edge of existence that it's on. So I've had a number of experiences where we've seen massive pollution, as the Rena shipwreck, which unfolded day by day from October 2011 over 2 or 3 months, and we're involved every single day out in the community, particularly with a lot of iwi in the region who are enormously concerned, not only clean up the pollution that was coming ashore, but to understand what impacts it was having on a day-to-day basis, particularly on Kaimoana. In terms of my development, I was brought up in South Auckland. We had massive pollution in the Manukau estuary. It was through some outreach from some teachers at the time down into the reeds and everything, and we saw for ourselves the pollution. I think all of us in that class were fundamentally affected by that experience. So I think it was those early experiences that have sat with me, and I've developed them ever since to a really exciting career.
Secondly, we'll hear from Bill Clark from the Otipa Arboretum. He is the kaitiaki of this wonderful, beautiful land I'm sitting in right now. He started this area over 20 years ago and is constantly developing, planting, and looking after the area. Bill, can you share how your role as a kaitiaki influences your work here and in the wider community?
Kaitiaki, a very complimentary term, and I'm rather proud that people should actually give me the title. The reality of it is, I love what I'm doing here, and as a spin-off to it, there are significant community benefits as impacting on younger folk and their interest in the environment. As a third former to a local college, and there met a teacher who was really environmentally aware, who took me on board and showed me the wondrous aspects of nature, what you could do. It has become just a lifelong passion.
Finally, we'll hear from Hannah. Hannah is a student from Te Ohomai Polytechnic in Tauranga. She's passionate about science and helping young people to get involved in environmental and scientific efforts.
The world, like one teacher in biology, like put so much information into it in such a clear and concise way that I was able to, start to understand how things work. Water sampling, right? So just going to streams, taking water samples, also taking, macroinvertebrate, I guess, or collecting them, having an understanding that these macroinvertebrates, these little insects that live at the bottom, are such a good indicator of the health of it. So fun, right? Like, who doesn't want to go and wade through a stream and kick stones? We're in the classroom a lot. Theory can only get you so far. Like, you need to be out there doing it. And then being able to do that in a community with like-minded individuals who have their own understanding of things and can help. Recently, our school, we had a trip down to Coromandel and we did some work on the islands around there on behalf of Ngā Motu Aroha Trust, bird surveys and kind of vegetation surveys to kind of help develop an understanding of the health of the islands there and to do work to restore them, to make them predator-free. And yet here we are, we have the background, we need to apply the theory that we've been taught. And so we get to use our science, and our learnings, and we get to gain experience from that. And then they gain valuable data that they can use to help with their processes and their long-term goals, have those skills and those, I guess, the understanding to help people, other people, and improve the environment, then I'll be happy, It's a lot of, empowerment in it, being able to help.
Moving forward, my goal is to inspire kaiko and ākonga by sparking a lifelong interest in science and kaitiakitanga. Science grab-and-go kits will enable science teaching and learning by using the capabilities through hands-on activities and environmental experiences. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Together we'll inspire a future where everyone is a kaitiaki of their own environment.